Hey everyone, so today I just wanted to sit down and catch up on all of the new makeup releases. It's been a little while since I filmed one of these videos, and honestly I just wasn't on social media very much over the last 2 weeks, I would say. So I sat down yesterday and I was scrolling through Instagram, and there are a ton of new launches, actually a lot of drugstore launches that I'm excited to chat about. I feel like the drugstore brands have been releasing a lot of great products. I'm in the process of testing out like 20 different drugstore releases, and I'm planning on doing a big review roundup. So if there's anything else you want me to review, let me know. I'll probably end up splitting it into 2 parts because there are so many products. I'm also planning on doing a video testing out some really hyped up makeup products that should be up soon. So I hope you guys will enjoy those videos. But in the meantime, I just thought it would be fun to sit down and chat about the products that have recently been released or are coming out soon. So let me know if anything catches your eye. I'll let you guys know what I think. So let's just jump into it. So let's start with this one. e.l.f. just launched a new collection. This is the Game Up collection, and there are 8 different products. So it is available now on their website, but this one is actually coming to Target stores soon. I feel like whenever e.l.f. launches a collection, it's either a Walmart exclusive or a Target exclusive. I haven't been to Target in a little while, so I haven't seen it there, but if you guys do spot it at your Target stores, let us know. If it is available on Target's website, I'll link it below as well. I don't know why, but this feels a little bit random, but I think there are some cute products in the collection. So there's a nail polish set with 8 mini nail polishes for $15. I remember e.l.f. used to make a lot of nail polishes. I don't know if they've done them recently, but it looks like they're bringing them back. There are also 4 eyeliner pots for $6 each, some lip gloss masks for $6 each, a palette for $10, and then some skincare products. So there's an eye cream, a face mask, a setting mist for $10 each, and then there's a little set that comes with brushes, a sponge, and then kind of like a sticker or jewel set for $15. So I think the palette has some fun colors in it. I've really been getting back into colorful eyeshadow. I wore a purple look the other day that I just loved, and then today I'm wearing like a bluish, greenish eyeliner, which I thought was just an easy way to incorporate color. So I've really been enjoying colorful eyeshadow more than I have for probably about a year or year and a half, and I just think it's really fun. So I definitely like that the palette is a little more colorful. I think it's fun for summer. I also think the lip gloss masks sound really nice. I do like so many e.l.f. skincare products. I love their Holy Hydration eye cream. I am actually currently using that one in the morning. So I feel like I might have to try this new one. So in the end, I do think I'll end up grabbing a few things from this collection. I'll definitely keep you posted on whether or not I think they're worth the money. I like that it's going to be available at Target. That way, if you're shopping in stores and you just want to pick up 1 or 2 things, you don't have to place an order online. So I'll be sure to review at least some of the collection. I can review all of it if that's something you want to see. But there are a few products that I think are kind of fun. e.l.f. also released new No Budge Matte Shadow Sticks. I actually really like using these as eyeliners or eyeshadow bases. At first, I was really into the shimmer sticks, but then they did some as part of the Cookies and Dream collection earlier this year, and they did a matte white one and then a matte blue one, and I actually use them quite a bit. The white one is perfect to just like highlight the inner corner or as eyeliner, and the blue one is really fun just to add a pop of color. I feel like they stay in place really well. So now they actually have some fun new matte shadows for $5 each. I mean, I think for like a one and done look, I still prefer the shimmer formula, but I definitely think these come in handy. I feel like there are other high-end alternatives, but honestly, e.l.f. does a really good job with the formula, and for $5, you can't beat it. So if you're looking for a bright pop of color, then I definitely recommend checking these out, especially if you're using them as an eyeliner, because I do find they stay in place pretty well. But they also did new No Budge cream eyeshadows. I feel like you could use these as one and done eyeshadows or as a base or even as eyeliner. So I do plan on trying a couple of these out. I don't wear cream eyeshadow all the time, so I like that there is a $5 option because I'm hesitant to spend, you know, like $20 on one single cream eyeshadow I won't get a ton of use out of. But I know a lot of people love cream eyeshadows as like quick, everyday, one and done shadows. So this could be a good, affordable alternative. A little bit late to the game on this, but Glamlite and Mikayla teamed up for a second round to create a new collection. And honestly, I think this palette is so gorgeous. Like I said, I've kind of been getting back into colorful eyeshadow recently, and I just love this. It's available now for $42. I thought her first palette was pretty. I didn't end up picking it up. I thought about it, and then it sold out, and then by the time it was back in stock, I feel like I felt like I didn't necessarily need it, but I think I like this one more just because you get so many intense jewel tones, and the shimmers look amazing, and I definitely look for like really intense shimmers in eyeshadow palettes. They say the matte shadows are buildable, but I feel like the shimmers, especially in those top 2 rows, are so intense, so pretty. I haven't watched any reviews on it yet. I'm sure there are reviews available now because it's been out for a little while, maybe like a week or two. But typically Glamlite's formula does get a lot of good reviews. I've been wanting to try the brand for a while. I really wanted to try the eyeshadow palettes they released. They had like 4 different palettes based on different drinks, and there was a green one and a purple one that I really wanted, and I just didn't end up buying them. So I feel like it would be a good chance to try out the formula. There's also a highlighter trio, a mini palette, brushes, lip products, lashes. So there are quite a few products in this collection, and at the time that I'm filming this, which is probably only a day before it goes live, it looks like the only thing that's currently sold out is the mini palette. And then also like the big PR kit, but it looks like everything else is still in stock. So I think I might grab that palette. I just think it's so pretty. I've been curious to try Glamlite's formula for a while. I do watch Mikayla's TikTok videos. I think she is so talented. I love that she's not afraid to do like really bold, dramatic makeup, but she also does softer looks as well. So I do think I'll grab it and try it out. Do you guys have any other Glamlite recommendations? If I'm placing an order online, I feel like maybe I should try out some of their other products, but I don't really know what else they're known for other than their eyeshadow palettes. So let's talk about a few lip products. I am on a big lip product kick. I feel like I need to take a break. So what month is it? I feel like I should make a pact with myself not to purchase any new lip products in the month of July. I just did a Sephora haul and I picked up a few different formulas, but I just feel like so many brands are releasing really beautiful lip products, really gorgeous formulas. Fenty has a new Gloss Bomb Cream in the shade Peach Pout. It's available now for $21. I think I have this. Do I? I got a set with a peach cream blush from Fenty and a peach cream lip gloss, and I'm pretty sure it was this one. It looks like they just brought it back. It doesn't look like it's available on Sephora's website, but if you want this shade, you can get it on Fenty's website. I've been seeing this launch all over TikTok. Rare Beauty just released lipsticks and lip liners. So these are the Kind Words matte lipsticks, and they retail for $20 each. They are available now on Sephora's website, and there are 10 shades. So it looks like there are mostly nudes, like lighter nudes, deeper nudes, a few pink shades. I feel like it's a launch that makes sense as Rare Beauty is still kind of building like its baseline, but I'm not really into matte lipsticks these days. If I do wear a matte lipstick, I always end up going with a lip gloss on top. So it's not something I plan on trying now, but maybe eventually down the line if I'm looking to add a new matte lipstick to my collection. And then it looks like they also have matching lip liners for each lipstick, which is kind of nice. So the lip liners are $15. Not a bad price point for a higher end lip liner, but I just have so many drugstore liners that I love. ColourPop, LA Girl, Essence. So I don't typically spend more than like $5 or $6 on a liner. Not that there aren't high-end lip liners that are probably worth the price tag. I do have 2 from Charlotte Tilbury that I do love, but when it comes down to it, I'm usually really happy with like my $6 ColourPop liner. So again, I like the shades that Rare Beauty launched. I just feel like I don't really need a lot of new lip liners or matte lipsticks right now. So I do plan on skipping over that collection. I don't know why, but Kosas has such a stronghold on me. I've said this before, but their products tend to be hit and miss for me, but for some reason, whenever they launch something, I want to try it right away. I actually had this product in my Sephora cart. I was scrolling through Sephora's website, I added it to my cart, and then when I went to check out, after I purchased a few other things or added a few other things to my cart, I took it out because I have no idea why I would have added this to my cart. For any other brand, I wouldn't have spent $25 on this, but for some reason, Kosas gets me. But they didn't technically get me because I took it out. This is the Plump Juicy Lip Booster Lip Treatment. So, like I said, it's $25. $25 for a lip balm is a lot. There are some more expensive lip treatments and lip balms that I like, but again, when it comes down to it, I feel like there are a lot of great options that you can get from a drugstore brand, from ColourPop, for a less expensive price point. They describe this as a clean, buttery formula packed with rich, concentrated fatty acids and lip boosting actives for your smoothest, fullest, most cushiony looking lips ever. I feel like that sounds like an amazing product, honestly, but when you look at it, it's basically a clear lip balm. Do I need a $25 clear lip balm? I do not. I have a lot of lip balms that I really love. The other thing is, I don't typically love like this squeezy tube type packaging. There are other forms that I usually prefer, so that kind of helped me make up my mind as well. But if you try it, let me know what you guys think. I feel like that almost got me. Like I almost impulse purchased that, and then I decided that $25 was just too much for something that I know I already own. So I was able to skip over it. But again, Kosas, I don't know what's going on. They always get me. ColourPop has a new collab coming out with BT21. So I'm filming this video on Monday. There have been a few sneak peek photos, but I'm sure by the time this video goes live, they will have like the actual reveal, maybe even by the time I edit this. So if so, I'll post some pictures on the screen for you guys. But if not, then you can probably find them on Instagram. I have to be honest, I had no idea what BT21 was. And even after looking on Instagram and reading through the comments, I feel like I'm still confused. I was able to figure out that it's a collaboration with BTS, which I do know who BTS is, but I don't know what BT21 is. Okay, let me just Google it because that would probably provide some clarification. So apparently it is a new IP co-created by Line Friends and BTS. BT21 consists of 8 different charming characters created by BTS members. So I still don't get it. I guess each BTS member has a different character, but what are they for? Is it for their merch? Do they have a cartoon? I think they use these little characters for like different merch because it looks like you can buy some products with them on it. So if you guys have any clarification, you'll have to let us know in the comments. I know BTS is so huge, like they have such a large fan base. So I definitely think this is an amazing collab for ColourPop, but also BTS fans who like makeup because I feel like they'll probably do a cute job with it. Like I said, there's not a ton of info yet. I'm assuming it will sell out fast. I'm assuming it will be available on Thursday. That's typically when they launch their new collections. But let me know what you guys think if you see any photos. Let me just check Instagram again because maybe they posted one since I last looked. Based on this photo, it looks like they're doing an eyeshadow palette, some Super Shock shadows, and some Luxe lip oils. So I'm curious to see what it's going to be just because those are probably some of my favorite products from ColourPop. And again, I feel like it could be a really cute collab, so we'll see. ColourPop also has a new lipstick vault and just a new Disney collaboration. This is the True Love's Kiss Luxe Lipstick Vault, and it's available now for $69, but it's $120 in value. So it comes with 12 different Luxe lipsticks. Each one is based on a different Disney princess. So it looks like they have a mix of best-selling shades and some new shades. So if you do own Disney princess lipsticks from previous launches, maybe just take a look at your collection to see which ones are repeats because it might make more sense just to purchase them separately if there's like one Disney princess lipstick you love. They are available separately for $10 each. I do like their Luxe lipstick formula, but like I said, I'm not buying a ton of lipstick these days like a regular lipstick, and I need to just push pause on adding really any new lip products to my collection right now. I think the shades are really pretty. I just don't know that I really need this much lipstick. I actually know that I don't need this much lipstick, so I'll be skipping over this, but I do think it is a fun collab if you're a fan of Disney or the Disney princesses. My nieces would love this. I did want to mention, I was scrolling through ColourPop's website, and they do have a Super Shock vault on sale. This is the Heart of Gold vault, which was a previous Disney princess collab. It comes with 12 different Super Shock shadows, and it's normally $62, but it's on sale for $37, which is a really good deal because the full retail value is $84. So if you love the Super Shock shadows or you want some sort of Disney collab, this might be a good option. Even if you're not a Disney fan, I feel like it's just a fun way to try out multiple Super Shock shadows at a discounted price because I think it comes down to, what, like $3 a shadow, I think. And normally the Super Shock shadows are $6, although sometimes the collabs are a little bit more expensive. So I love the Super Shock shadows. I've been wearing them a lot lately. Today I have a Super Shock shadow on from one of the new palettes. I have like that new palette that has like blues and oranges, and I just wore like the orangey shadow in the crease and then the Super Shock shadow all over the lid. ColourPop also launched a new collection pretty recently called Opal of My Eye. This is really cute. It's fun for summer. There are 2 different Super Shock cheek palettes which come with 4 shades each, and then they also did a Soul Body shimmering body powder, 2 different 9-pan eyeshadow palettes, and then 3 lip glosses. The lip glosses look really pretty. They are opalescent shades. I don't know that they would look super different on the lips, but I feel like it would be fun to try one of them. But like I said, I have to push pause on the lip product purchases. I have enough lip gloss right now that I'm enjoying. I do like the pinky blue toned eyeshadow palette. I think it's really fun for summer. Overall, I do think it's a really cute collection. I just don't think there's anything from it that I really have to have. So I won't be buying it, but I do think it is just like a fun, smaller, more colorful collection. So Too Faced is releasing another chocolate collection. I feel like I talked about this in a purchase or pass video because I think they were teasing it a little while ago, but it is going to be available on July 12th, which is the day this goes up. So I'm sure this was in the works way before they announced that they were being taken over by Estee Lauder, but I mean, it does feel like it's been done quite a few times before. So, I mean, I think a lot of people are curious to see which direction Too Faced is going to go now that they are owned by Estee Lauder. Are they going to stick with like some of their older launches and, you know, keep going that way, or are they going to have some more exciting fun launches? I guess we'll see. I feel like it probably won't change too much. But there is an eyeshadow palette which retails for $54. I don't know, I have so many other eyeshadow formulas that I think I prefer to the Too Faced chocolate bar palettes. I haven't had one in my collection for a little while. I think they've all been discontinued from my collection at this point, but I have to say, whenever Too Faced releases some sort of palette in this packaging, whether it is like a gingerbread palette or a limited edition launch, or even just the Too Faced chocolate bar palettes at this point, like the older ones, I feel like I get so many comments on my videos from people saying they are their favorites. Even now in 2022, I feel like the Too Faced chocolate bar palettes, and again, just like the Too Faced tin palettes in general, have a really big fan base. So for a lot of us who have maybe, you know, multiple eyeshadow palettes, this might not be super appealing, but I do feel like there are people who really prefer this type of palette. And I think the colors are pretty. I don't think I really plan on picking it up or anything from the collection as a whole, with the exception of maybe one of the Cocoa Bold lipsticks. If I was needing a lipstick. I feel like I have a problem right now. I keep saying I need to push pause and not purchase any new lipsticks because I do have a lot of lip products I love, but I feel like lip products are just jumping out at me and I want to try everything. So again, at this point, I don't need a new lipstick. I just really like the Too Faced Lady Bold lipstick formula. It's very pigmented, super comfortable, and that really is like the only traditional bullet lipstick that I'll really wear these days. So if I was going to purchase a new nude lipstick, I might pick up one from the Cocoa Bold line. But it looks like they're also doing the Born This Way Ethereal Light Illuminating Smoothing Concealer. I hope that means they aren't planning on discontinuing the other Born This Way concealer that they currently have, because I really like that one. But this sounds a little bit different, so maybe they'll keep both of them. I really hope they're not discontinuing that. And then there's also a brown Better Than Sex liner and a brown Better Than Sex mascara. So I feel like those are products that might appeal to people as well, just because, you know, the Better Than Sex mascara is a staple for a lot of people, and they've only really done it in black, I think. So I know a lot of people like brown mascara and brown eyeliner. It looks like there are only 2 bronzers, which now would have been the perfect opportunity to really expand their bronzer shade selection and come out with an entire line, because I know people love the Too Faced chocolate bronzers, and then even do cream bronzers. But for the most part, I don't really plan on picking any of this collection up, but I think that people as a whole might enjoy it. So kind of along the same lines, Urban Decay released a new palette. This is the Naked Wild West Mini, and it's available now on Urban Decay's website for $27. This is very Urban Decay, which I guess I'm not really surprised that Too Faced and Urban Decay are still kind of milking, you know, collections or palette launches that they did like, what, 10 years ago? But Urban Decay does love to release like mini versions of their existing palettes, which honestly is not a bad idea if they did it when the initial palette launched, or like very soon afterwards, because it would be nice as the consumer to decide whether you wanted to purchase the mini or the full-size version. I think there are some brands that do that. I know Glamlite just did that with Mikayla's collection, but I also feel like that would probably cut down on the sales of the larger palette. But I feel like at this point, it's late. I actually love the Naked Wild West palette. It's probably my favorite Urban Decay Naked palette, either that one or Naked Honey, but Naked Wild West definitely has more versatility as a whole, and I think the larger palette is worth trying if you like the color story. I think they did a really good job with it, but I don't know, the mini is just lacking some of the best shades that you get in the larger palette. First of all, it's $27, so it's actually more than half the cost of the original, for 6 shades. Plus, you don't get the beautiful packaging of the Naked Wild West and the dual-sided eyeshadow brush, so I feel like that's something to consider. I feel like they didn't include the best shades though. The top 2 shades in the palette are probably the most underwhelming shades in the original palette. I really feel like they could have skipped those, and I think the silver and the green are 2 great options to include, but I wish they also included the gold and then maybe like the red-toned brown. I think those would have added a lot to the palette. And then even the deeper green and the deeper gray. I don't know, I just feel like the mini palette is lacking. So honestly, I don't think this is worth grabbing. I would say just wait and see if you can get the original palette on sale. I've seen it on sale before. I'm pretty sure that one's been on sale for half off, but even if not, during Black Friday or like an upcoming Sephora VIB sale, you can probably get it for a discounted price, and then it would come closer to that $27 price point. So I feel like the mini Naked Wild West is a fail, even though I do love the original. Danessa Myricks is bringing back a previous limited edition palette. So this is a brand that I've been more curious about this year. I feel like all of the launches are really fun, unique, more innovative, and this is the Lightwork Volume 3 palette. It's going to be available on the Danessa Myricks website on July 22nd for $85. So at first glance, it really didn't look like anything super special, but then I saw the swatches and they are absolutely amazing. So this is actually a multi-chrome palette, and multi-chromes are just so interesting. I love that they are so intense and they just kind of shift depending on how, you know, the light hits your eyes. I've heard multi-chromes are more expensive to make because of the ingredients, so that probably contributes to the $85 price tag, but I don't know. I don't think I could justify spending $85 on this because I probably wouldn't wear it enough to justify the price point. As fun as multi-chromes are, I feel like it wouldn't necessarily be like a go-to palette for me. And we had this discussion in one of my previous videos. I don't know if it was a purchase or past video or a different one, but I asked you guys, are you more willing to spend more money on a palette that you'll wear all the time with like your staple shadows, or on a palette that you'll wear on occasion with really unique shadows? And I think most of you guys said that you'd rather spend more money on a palette that you'll actually wear all the time, and that's how I feel. But I know there are people who are willing to splurge on a palette that's a little bit more unique that they might wear on special occasions. So I don't think, or I know I won't be buying this, but I do think it is a gorgeous palette, especially once you see the swatches. Violet Voss released a new palette. I actually think this one's really pretty too. It's the Take Flight palette. It's available now for $48, which feels kind of expensive for Violet Voss. I don't know. Maybe it's a little bit of a bigger palette. I feel like they tend to do larger palettes, but it has a butterfly design. The left side has warm tones, the right side has some colorful shades, and then in the middle there's a white shade and then also black shade. I know a lot of people love butterflies, but you guys, they creep me out so much, and I don't know why, because a lot of people consider them to be super beautiful. I think maybe because they fly and they're just so big. Like, I'm not someone who's really scared of like spiders or insects. If I find one in the house, I just catch it and I let it outside and it doesn't scare me at all. We actually got this little like bug catcher from Amazon. This is so random that I'm talking about this in a beauty video, but my sister told me about it. I think it's actually meant for like kids to catch bugs that they can inspect or whatever, but it basically has like a button and a handle, so you like set it over the bug and then it closes the handle and then you can bring it outside and let it go. So if you're looking for something like that, they have those on Amazon. But anyway, all of that to say, like, bugs and insects, they don't really creep me out that much, but butterflies do. You know those butterfly gardens where you can like go outside and walk around and they'll fly around you and they'll even land on you? That is like my worst nightmare. I never ever want to go to one of those. I think I've been to one in the past and they sound terrible to me. They creep me out so much. So it's a pretty color story, but I can't do the butterfly design. It's just a no for me. So let's talk about a couple of drugstore launches. Makeup Revolution has a new cream bronzer on Ulta's website for $8 each. It comes in 4 shades, but it does look like there is a pretty good range between the 4 different shades. I would be curious to try this out. I feel like the only other cream bronzer that I have from the drugstore is the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer. Oh no, I have that new NYX Duo that has a highlighter on one end and then a cream bronzer on the other end, and I love that one so much. But I don't have a ton of cream bronzers from the drugstore. This one's $8, which is a pretty good price point if it performs well. What's your favorite cream bronzer from the drugstore? I have so many cream blushes that I love, and I wish brands would do more cream bronzers, and maybe they do, and I just haven't really seen them. But if Milani did a cream bronzer in the same formula as their Cheek Kiss cream blushes, I feel like that would be so good. So I would love to see that from them. But in the meantime, if you have any other like affordable favorites that you love, please let me know. CoverGirl has a new product that sounds nice, and I've told you guys this before, but for some reason I just haven't been able to get into CoverGirl recently. I feel like their launches just haven't been doing it for me, and I want to love the brand. I love that they're one of the bigger drugstore brands that went cruelty-free, and in the past they were my favorite, but lately I just haven't been as drawn to them. But this does sound like a nice product. It's the All Over Dewy Tint, and it's available on Ulta's website for $10.99. It comes in 6 shades, and it looks like you can use it on the eyes, the lips, the cheeks. CoverGirl did dewy blushes a few years ago. I can't remember if they were gel blushes or cream blushes. I remember the packaging. It was like a squeeze tube packaging, and it was part of their Clean Fresh line, and I had like a purpley one, and a pink one, but I didn't like them. I felt like they were really patchy, hard to blend. So I don't know if these are replacing those. I haven't seen those in a little while. I'm tempted to try these because they sound really nice and I want to love their products, but they just don't typically work out for me. So I don't know. I might wait to see some actual reviews before I try them myself, just because I do have a lot of cream blush I do enjoy. But I want to love CoverGirl, I really do. I just feel like they haven't launched anything that I've fallen in love with lately. On the other hand, I really love LA Girl. I think they do such a good job with their products. They have a new palette that looks really nice. It's the Sun-Kissed Glow palette. It's available now at Ulta for $17.99. So it looks like there are matte and shimmer neutrals. I really like their eyeshadow formula. I have two of their larger palettes and I love them, but they're a little bit more colorful. I don't know that I've tried like a staple neutral palette from them. These look like shades I do own, but I'm kind of tempted to try it just because, like I said, I don't have a lot of neutrals from the brand. And it looks like they kind of did like a full summer collection. So they also did some eyeshadow sticks for $5.99, and those come in 4 different neutral shades. And then they have new lip glosses for $5.99 each as well. Actually, I got a comment on TikTok saying that Essence released a ton of new products for summer as well. So I need to take a look on Ulta's website because it's been a little while since I've just like browsed it and picked up some new products. So I'll definitely share some upcoming drugstore reviews for you guys. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I have a tray right here with like 20 new drugstore products, and I just need to review them. I feel like I wait because I'm like, oh, there's another new drugstore product I want to review, another new launch I'm excited about, but I can always film like another video with multiple reviews. So I'll make sure to get that video up for you guys next week. But I think that's everything I wanted to share in today's video. I feel like we covered a lot of products, so let me know in the comments below if there's anything that caught your eye, or if you guys have tried these products, because at this point I feel like they've been out for a little while, at least some of them. So anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're having a good week so far. Thank you guys so much for watching and spending a few minutes of your day here on my channel. I genuinely appreciate it. I appreciate all of you guys. So I'll see you on Thursday with a new video. Bye.